Look around you. Notice the faces, the easy smiles, the quiet confidence. Now ask yourself, how much of it is real? How much of it is simply survival? Look deeper. The laughter that's just a little too loud, the eyes that dart a little too quickly. There's a weight behind the smiles, a desperation stitched into every casual gesture. Every day, people wrap themselves tighter in invisible chains, mistaking comfort for safety. But comfort is not safety. Comfort is the slow death of ambition, of change, of the self. Comfort is the anesthetic before the execution. It is a lullaby whispered by the parts of you that fear the fire of transformation. Tonight, I ask you to imagine something deeply unsettling. What if everything you believe about yourself was engineered by fear? What if every choice you've made was a trap disguised as freedom? What if your very personality, your limits, your dreams, were constructed inside the narrow walls of your comfort zone? There are parts of you, dark and raw, that you have never met. Parts that scream when you stay still too long. Parts that beg for war when you offer them peace. You've been taught to silence them. You've been taught to stay in line, to smile politely, to play small. But tonight is different. Tonight, we rip through the skin of complacency. Tonight, you will meet the real architect of your life. Not the world, not your parents, not your teachers, or rather the you who has been waiting, sharpening its teeth in the dark. Tonight, the cage door swings open. Whether you walk out or stay in, bloodless and fading, will define the rest of your existence. Are you ready to wake up? You have been lied to. Not once, not occasionally. Daily, relentlessly, from the moment you first understood language. You were told to be careful, stay safe, don't push too hard, accept what you're given. You were programmed to worship comfort zones like sacred ground. You were taught that to survive is enough, that to want more is dangerous, even shameful. Comfort zones are elegant prisons. They're invisible. No walls, no bars. Just an endless loop of I'm fine, and maybe tomorrow. They are padded cells disguised as sanctuaries, decorated with the slogans of gratitude and positivity to keep you docile. You do not see the cage because you built it yourself. Every excuse, every maybe later, every I'm not ready added another bar. And now you're trapped inside a cell you swear is your kingdom. You've mistaken maintenance for living. Here's the truth. Comfort is the silent killer of greatness. Look at history. No conqueror, no innovator, no revolution ever started from a place of comfort. It starts with hunger, discomfort, anger, restlessness, the whisper that says, this is not enough. You've heard that whisper, haven't you? Late at night, when you're alone and the distractions fall away, it gnaws at you. You bury it under entertainment, under endless scrolling, under false positivity. But it waits, it watches, it rots. Why do we cling to comfort? Because comfort mimics security. It fools the brain into believing survival is the goal. But you were not born to survive. You were born to conquer, to create, to destroy and rebuild. Fear keeps you soft. Fear tells you, stay here. It's warm. It's safe. It's enough. But fear is a liar. A professional liar. A manipulator that uses the language of self-care and balance to convince you to remain stagnant. Real danger lives inside the comfort zone, not outside it. The danger of wasted potential. The danger of regret so deep it drowns you when you are too old to change it. Imagine being on your deathbed. Imagine the memories flashing by. Would you see victories? Adventures? Or just a long series of small, cowardly choices dressed up as wisdom? Would you die with a whimper, surrounded by the soft, poisonous pillows of your abandoned dreams? The future you fear is not half as terrifying as the future you refuse to change. Challenge your comfort zone or be destroyed by it. You must start with violence, not against others, against your own inertia. You must declare war on the weak version of yourself. You must become a traitor to your own mediocrity. Get uncomfortable. Speak when your voice shakes. Act when your hands tremble. Move when every cell begs you to stay. Fear will never vanish. Waiting for fear to leave is like waiting for the ocean to dry up. Fear exists to be devoured, to be outrun, to be crushed underfoot as you move. Understand the dark psychology of comfort. Your brain is not wired for happiness. It's wired for safety. It sees new as danger. It sees unknown as death. When you feel uncomfortable, that is not a warning. That is a signal that you're on the right path. When you feel terrified, it means you are at the edge of breakthrough. When your instincts scream retreat, that's when you must lean forward, teeth bared, heart pounding. Every powerful figure you admire learned to weaponize discomfort. They feel fear and move anyway. They feel doubt and act anyway. They feel pain and grow through it. They treat obstacles like fuel, setbacks like kindling. You think they are different? They are not. They are simply disloyal to fear. They betray their comfort zones every day with ruthless, deliberate action. Comfort zones breed decay. Stay there long enough and you forget you're even in one. You start justifying your mediocrity. I don't want to stress myself. I need to protect my peace. I'm happy where I am. Was beautiful, seductive lies. Peace without growth is decay. Stagnation wrapped in velvet. Happiness without challenge is sedation. A chemical sleepwalk through the years. You are not protecting yourself. You are embalming yourself, preserving a corpse that once had potential. You must cultivate brutal honesty. Ask yourself, am I staying here because it's right or because it's easy? Am I making choices from ambition or from fear? If I died today, would I be proud of the risks I refuse to take? Am I building or am I burying? Every day you avoid the unknown, you betray yourself. There is no neutral. You are either moving forward or sliding backward. Stasis is an illusion. Comfort zones rot from within. Picture a pond left untouched. Algae grows. Mosquitoes breed. The water darkens and stinks. Stagnation is decay in slow motion. That's your mind, your body, your life when you choose comfort over challenge. You turn vibrant rivers into cesspools. You must burn the boat. There must be no retreat. The ancient warriors who burned their ships knew victory or death. No going back. No second guessing. No safe options. That is how you must treat your comfort zones. Burn them. Shatter them. Give yourself no safe retreat into smallness. Let the smoke blind you to everything except the forward path. You want transformation? Kill the person you were yesterday. Strangle them. Bury them. Erect a monument over their grave. The dark truth, growth feels like death. Feels like chaos. Feels like terror. Because in a way it is. You are killing an old self to make room for a stronger one. People around you will resist your growth. Not out of cruelty but out of fear. Your evolution threatens their comfort zones. It reminds them of the work they refuse to do. Expect betrayal. Expect isolation. Expect jealousy. Expect whispered doubts and thinly disguised resentment. Smile. That means you're on the right track. Use discomfort as a compass. If it scares you, move toward it. If it terrifies you, charge it. If it threatens everything you know, embrace it. If it threatens everything you are, rebuild yourself around it. You must become addicted to destruction, the destruction of old beliefs, old habits, old versions of yourself. There is no finish line. Comfort zones regenerate. New fears grow. New excuses appear. The battle is daily. It never ends. It is a sacred war waged in silence, in sweat, in scars. Victory is a practice, not an event. Every morning you must choose violence against fear. Every night you must measure your life not by how comfortable you were, but by how much terror you faced and conquered. You are a predator, not prey. Predators evolve. Prey hides. Predators seek. Prey stagnates. Predators challenge themselves against chaos. They choose the hard path because that's where evolution happens. You have a predator inside you. A beast. A force of raw, unscripted potential. It roars in your blood. It howls in your bones. Stop sedating it with comfort. Stop insulting it with small dreams. Feed it with fear. Strengthen it with action. Comfort zones are quicksand. The more you struggle inside them, the deeper you sink. The only way out is a violent, deliberate escape upward and outward. Tonight is your choice. Stay in the cage, polish the bars, call it peace. Or rip the doors off the hinges and run headfirst into the unknown. There will be blood. There will be scars. There will be losses. And there will be victory. Scars are proof that you lived. Blood is proof that you fought. Loss is proof that you dared. Victory is proof that you were awake. Challenge comfort zones or die inside them. The clock is ticking. You can hear it, can't you? That's not time passing. That's opportunity escaping. Wake up. Break free. Burn it all. The real you is waiting. The real you is ready. Are you?